Now, the first scholarship of the day is Undergraduate Chinese Program scholarships at Shanghai Jiao Tong University. Now, pretty much every week we do a scholarship in China because I believe a lot of you are interested in, like, for example, especially like bachelor's, full funding bachelor's program scholarships. And we have a lot of those in China. We do not have a lot of like full funding bachelor scholarships in like United States or Europe. There are a lot of there are many of those. So we usually have like Chinese scholarships, and I see a lot of people who are interested in studying in China. Now, this is for bachelors. It's in Shanghai Jiao Tong University. All right, and now the deadline is a little close. Like you have a short time period window. So if you're interested, you might want to be quick about that. Now, as you can see, like most Chinese scholarships we see, this is also like multi-tiered. We have like first-class scholarships, second-class scholarships, and third-class. Hang on, I once again forgot to share the link. Here's the link for the scholarship. If you're interested, you can use this to go and see the scholarship. Now, as you can see, for third-class recipients, we have accommodation subsidy and insurance. For second class, we have tuition fees, accommodation subsidy, and insurance. And for first-class scholarships, we have tuition fees, accommodation, insurance, and an allowance. So, as I said, it's multi-tiered, different for different students. Now, the university, Shanghai Jiao Tong University, is kind of a large-ish school. We have other scholarships as well. It's a good school in China. It's an old school, more than like 100 years old. So if you want to study in China, this might be a good pick for you. Here, as you can see, we have all the information that you might need for this school, like overview, admissions, and like deadlines. You have deadlines here. We have, as you can see, a tuition fees which are not that high in China, about like a couple of $1,000, maybe for more expensive programs like $10,000. We already have a question. I want a scholarship to take master in law, and I want your opinion about that. Now, one thing you can do about that is to go to our website, our homepage, right? Okay, so and let's say law. You want to study law, right? Okay, there are nothing turned out for that, but you can just hit enter, right? And as you can see, this is our database. Let me show you how to use our database. Now, you can go here and in subjects, type a law and choose this, right? Now, as you can see, we have 3,000 ish scholarships. Now you can choose here master's degree. All right, 2,000 of those. And for example, if you have a specific location in mind, maybe in United States, Australia, and etc., you can just choose that. And or if you want to apply right now, like you want scholarships that are open right now, you can just choose currently open here. And as you can see, there are hundreds, because most of them are graduate assistantships. If you don't know what a graduate assistantship is, it's basically you kind of work in the university, maybe as a research assistantship, maybe as a teaching assistant, maybe as a research assistant or teaching assistant, and you get tuition fees covered, you get it's in the United States, by the way, you get a stipend and etc. But there are others as well. There are fellowships. As you can see, one scholarship here for Ukrainian students, Paris scholarships, and etc. Let me just share the link, and so you can see the ones that are available for you to apply right now. Our search tool is really good. I use it all the time to find scholarships, to talk about, to make videos about. And there are no, as you can see, there are no like payment, there are no pricing, etc. There is no registration because it's completely free to use. You can just go to our website and use the tool. Other than that, if you have any other specific questions, maybe we can help you with that. Eamon, maybe you can take care of the part where our viewer said, I want your opinion about that. Maybe you can have, like, you have a certain tip or advice for our viewer here. Yeah, I can see your Zoom being muted once again. That happened last week too. I'm not sure why. If Zoom is muting you, or is my system muting you, but your microphone is muted. Okay, so I'm waiting for Eamon to come online. I think there's a technical issue. I think he'll be back when he can. So meanwhile, let me just talk about this scholarship a little bit more until Eamon is available to answer with his advice. So anyway, this is the school, right? It's a good school. We have the tuition fees and deadlines. And if you want to see where the university is, you can just look here. It's in China. It's in Shanghai, obviously. Now, one thing I can say about Shanghai is that these amounts that this scholarship covers, I'm pretty sure he will be back quite soon. This covers, like, these amounts are absolutely not enough to cover your living expenses in Shanghai. Shanghai is kind of an expensive place to live in. Now here we can see the university, and yeah, if you want to study in China, it's a very good university, pretty much. So this is the university. Again, we have seen the scholarship, but if you want to learn more about the scholarship, you can just click here under eligibility criteria to go to the university's page for this scholarship. And as you can see, now this is for undergraduate Chinese programs. So if you want to study a Chinese program here, you can get the scholarship. But if you want to study a English or French program, they also have a pretty much the same scholarship for those students as well. As you can see, it's pretty much the same. We have 3 different classes, and we have criteria. It's pretty much the same criteria, but as you can see, scholarship decision is based on the comprehensive ranking of applicants' both academic and interview performance. So whether you get a scholarship and which class you get kind of depends, I guess, is based on that. This is how it's decided. As you can see, now this is important. The university does not provide you with a free dormitory, but it gives you an accommodation subsidy. It's around 1,000 Chinese wons per month. Now, normally I think it's kind of enough, but I would double check for Shanghai. Shanghai is a very urban, very dense urban city. So rents might be a little bit higher than expected. So I would check that. Anyway, this is the scholarship, undergraduate Chinese program scholarships at Shanghai Jiao Tong University. Again, if you want to study English or studying an English or French program, they also have a scholarship for that too